In Mario Kaizo Edition, I found that, although I've never actually played it before. Hello, a Kev Metal 260 here, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to try to do Jaiden Animations I Attempted Impossible Mario. I have not played Mario Kaizo, but I have played Unfilmed Mario and Cat Mario, which they were extremely difficult and so frustrating. But I still sort of enjoyed them. Also, fun fact, at one point in my life, I actually beated Cat Mario. Yeah, you heard me. I actually beated Cat Mario once in my life. Took me about 1,000 tries, but I actually did it. All the levels in Cat Mario completed. I tried to search the website where I played Cat Mario, but I couldn't find it. Oh well, as I'm telling you this now. Anyways, let's go.
You already know Mario. I'm not gonna
Yes.
explain him. I'm not gonna explain Mario to you, but a lot of people don't know about a little Mario community that thrives in the depths of the deep, dark Mario crevices. I'm talking about Mario Kaizo. Mario Kaizo is basically fan-made high-difficulty Mario. People will take base games like Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World and rearrange the levels to look like this. As you can see, a little more tricky than normal.
Basically,
I've been
kind of
casually
like the
watching
Super
Mario
Mario
Maker
Maker
and Mario
good
Kaizo
levels.
content for a few years. I just think it's fun to watch while I'm eating cereal in the morning. And then one day I just stood up and was like, I want to do it. My favorite Mario content creator is Ryukar, so I DM'd him asking if he had any Kaizo recommendations that are, you know, beginner friendly. I mean, I'm naturally gifted at video games, but it's Mario Kaizo. I need a beginner little baby card over here. Cut me some slack, alright? Ryu asks if I've played any Kaizo hacks before, and I'd say no. And then he asks if I've ever played any Kaizo levels in Mario Maker before,
Oof.
and I'd say no. And then he
Wait,
asks
really?
if I've ever at least done a shell jump before, and I go,
No.
I've played Hollow Knight, and he goes, I don't think that can help you here. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. After a few more messages, Ryu generously offers to train me for Kaizo before I jump straight into a complete ROM hack, and oh boy, that was extremely nice of him.
Nice.
And extremely needed. We hopped into a Discord call, and as I screen shared the training ROM, he was able to give me tips and pointers of what to do and how to do tricks. So I opened up the first stage called the Simple Jump, and
Alright, so this level seems like nothing. It's literally called The Jump, and it's
Oh! Invisible blocks.
Are you picking up on what I'm about to be dealing with here? Anyway, throughout the session, I learned about getting past chucks, getting past reverse chucks, how to deal with lava plants, what slow and fast fall is, balancing on disco shells, precise swimming mechanics, grabbing and jumping on this block thing at the same time. It's weird. Shell jumps.
Damn.
You know, the basics. I was steadily getting more familiar with the moves and learning everything, and I'll be honest, I was starting to feel pretty good. You know, kind of getting the hang of it now. Bit of a confidence boost. And then I hit the test stages, where all the mechanics you learned are packed into, like, an actual level. Test one wasn't too bad. It looks like this, and ended up taking me around 20 minutes to beat, but test 2 was the one that got me. It's a short, fast-paced level with no checkpoints, but between the really difficult button input to do the block grab jump thing, straight into a shell jump, and then land on Tiny Dino Man onto Yoshi, my armpits were sweating. The last trick you gotta do is ditch Yoshi and win. But since I bonked my head or missed the jump so many times, you can see the trauma behind this hesitation here. But I ended up getting it after an hour and a half of attempts. After all that,
Yoshi.
Ryu says he thinks I'm ready for the real deal, sends over the ROM he recommended, and here's my experience trying to beat
a
my
real
first
card,
Mario
not a
Kaizo
metaphor.
hack, Super Ryu World. This is how the game starts out.
What? Well,
you're doing great.
That's fair. So,
well,
level 1.
That's it.
I'll be honest, pretty straightforward. Jump on a few guys, do some more jumps, choke right in front of the checkpoint. No.
Oh.
But eventually I was able to beat it, and I'll admit, I was pretty stoked.
Does he jump too? Yeah.
Oh! Yes!
Nice.
I was worried I wouldn't even be able to pass the first level, and I actually just couldn't make this video because I was too bad. But knowing I can beat at least one, Yeah. Meant more to me than
I've
it should.
experienced hard
And the
levels.
show goes on. Level 2 was
before.
ramping up. You run through and dodge various swamps and stuff to
pretty
hit a
intense.
P-switch, then run back through
Not
everything in
kaizo
reverse
versions, but
so
just
you can
like
get
the
into the
regular
pipe that was
versions.
previously unreachable. After many
Okay.
attempts and
Oh.
this...
Oh. Whoa!
No, let me in!
Oh.
I managed to slip my way into the pipe where I met these two friendly guys. I was really caught off
What?
guard by cats in Mario game. So caught off guard, in
That's
fact,
not the
that I
first
just
time.
ran into them and died. Checkpoint?
Wait, really?
Checkpoint? What?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh.
So I guess
I
the
beat the
cats
stage
are not
quickly
friendly
after,
in this
so
game.
it's not...
Like
we're-
Bowser's
Come on.
Fury.
Next was this really cool escort stage where you nab this Galumba at the very start and use him to progress through the stage. It was difficult, but I had a really fun time with this one,
Oh,
and
really?
the atmosphere was really cool. But I guess I was having too much fun because I let my guard down and got real humbled.
Damn, the animation. Oh.
Also, the first time I got to that part, I thought the Galumba would turn around and come back, but he didn't, so I just watched him walk off the edge and strand me. Anyway, I had a hunch the checkpoint was right
Oh,
after that
that's-
pipe, so I knew that if I just
that
got that
sucks.
jump right, I could start making more progress. And after like 30 minutes of trying to get back in there, I finally did.
Oh,
On
okay,
the bright
good.
side, I was completely right about the checkpoint being there. I did not, however, calculate this.
What?
So,
I did it.
Nice.
Did it.
Nice.
Please, a checkpoint.
Oh.
I'll be honest.
Oh my god.
That was a good one. I couldn't even get mad. And it's even more funny when after you get the checkpoint, they'll spawn you right above that pipe continuously. So whenever you start again, you gotta immediately hold hard right. Oh, so yeah, I eventually ended up beating the stage. Now let me tell you about the 4th level.
Alright.
Moles. It was a lot of tricky
Moles.
maneuvers that didn't
Oh.
leave much room for error. Also, I thought the beginning was funny. Oh, okay. Trying to jump on these slippery little freaks was a bit rough. This was hard. This was hard. This was hard. I did this part wrong. I think I needed him. This guy suicided. No, don't do it!
Yeah, he should kill himself.
And then it just got worse. The second part of the stage turned into a build-a-bridge mole escort mission. I'll save you all the pain and agony and just say this level, especially the second half, gave me the most hell compared to the upcoming levels for a while. Even more hell than the level
Rip
called
the mole.
Jank Heaven. I don't really want to
Jank
cover
Heaven.
every single thing that happened in every single level, but I can give you a little taste of what Jank Heaven was like real quick. Alright.
What?
That
Whoa,
Mario sprite.
whoa, what kind of
No.
sprite was that? Just Mario like,
That's a jump that's just
Never
hard.
seen
I think
before.
everything I do here is impressive.
nice.
To some
What?
benchmark.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my
I'm glad
god.
you like had the awareness to do that. It's like, holy sh.
Ah,
Oh.
Oh my god. It hurts to see her lose. I would not complete
This
these
is the
levels
last
at
one.
all.
So I'm progressing a good amount into the game at this point, but then I get to a ghost house called the Waiting Room. Overall, it was a
Okay.
pretty difficult all-in-one go level with no checkpoint, but the one part that just kept tripping me up throughout the
wiggler?
entire stage was this part where you jump onto this wiggler, balance on him until that wall goes back up, jump off, and then whatever, do bomb stuff. I just couldn't do the wiggler part consistently at all. Either I would mistime the jump and pathetically hop off the edge like this,
Ooh.
or do this,
Ooh.
or this.
Ooh.
But it was mainly the pathetic one. I would say probably 80% of my deaths happened on that part specifically. And it technically isn't even the hard part of the level. I really don't think that part was even meant to be that hard at all. But an hour and 30 minutes of doing the same mistakes over and over, just trying my best, I realized there was a much easier and smoother way to do that entire part, and I
What?
literally wasted all that time making the whole thing way more difficult than it needed to be.
What?
Oh,
Oh my.
Nice.
that's so much easier.
It
Huge.
is. Damn.
Oh my god, I can't believe I've been dying to that wiggler that way this whole time, and I could just do that.
It's probably what's intended as well.
You're probably right. Yeah. I mean, once I learned that, I beat the stage 20 minutes later. That That was awesome.
Nice.
Am I upset? No, not really.
Wait,
I'm
really?
an animator that works in Adobe Animate/Flash. I'm used to throwing away multiple hours of work into the trash. By the way, this happens right in front of the goal. Okay.
What?
Be cool, be cool, be cool.
You f***er. I
What is that? Oh my god.
The stages are getting much more difficult at this point. There's only 4 worlds in the game, each containing around 3 or 4 levels, which
really?
going into it, I didn't know. I thought there was gonna be a full 8 worlds, and I was starting to sweat in World 3. But yeah, Ryu ended up telling me I was in the home stretch, and I popped off so hard. I just thought I was bad this whole time. After a few more levels, pain, agony, I made it to the last world, and oh my god.
What?
World 4, Stage 1
Okay.
was the worst thing this game ever ended up throwing at
What
me.
happened?
I don't even know how to go into detail with all the tricks and moves you need to do in this stage, but I spent 4 hours on it. An hour and 40 minutes on the first half, and 2 hours 20 minutes on the second. I know Mr. Beast and other content like that has kind of changed people's perceptions on how much is a lot of time in terms of YouTube content.
Wait,
4
really?
hours is nothing compared to, 24 hours touching a worm. But I sat there making mistake after mistake, learning and adapting and still failing for 4 hours straight.
Oh.
It was starting to get to me. Personally. Eventually, every
God,
time
the
I would
animation's
mess
so
up, I
awesome.
would feel it in my insecurities. I have no confidence in my own judgment to make important core decisions! But I did it, again, 4 hours later. Maybe you don't think that's a long time, but I was wallowing in my own personal hell there for a while. So knowing that was the very first level of the last world, I was suddenly very afraid of this game and what it'll do to me. But surprisingly, the other 2 levels weren't nearly as bad as the first one.
Wait, really?
I ended up finishing Stage 2 in only an hour and a half, and Stage 3 in 30 minutes. That was
30 minutes?
the ego boost I needed to regain some strength
Impressive.
again, I'll tell you that. Stage 3 boosts my confidence, and Stage 1 keeps me humble.
And now
Fair and
Stage
balanced
4.
life, if you ask me. Then I realized I was about to enter the last level. Dude, I'll be honest, I was mad proud of myself. I went from not even knowing if I could build enough skill to beat 1 level to getting ready to go into the final level of the entire game. Ryu hopped into a call with me to be there for the finale, which basically meant he sits there for an indefinite amount of time watching me fail over and over on mechanics he's already mastered. Like watching a toddler struggle to fit the circle block in the square hole. In good old Mario Kaizo fashion, the level starts out with,
that's a pretty good comparison.
I'm gonna miss this when I come out victorious. Or just perish on the spot, either way. So I started chipping away at the level, jump on these guys, balance on Spiky, do this, do that. I was a little bit nervous because Ryu was watching and I wanted to show him how much I've gotten better at Kaizo.
You can do it!
Like a teacher finally being able to see their student face their final fight to the death battle.
What?
Well, not just some school teacher, like a cool samurai teacher or something. I messed it up. Anyway, I was trying to impress him, and then I just went and did this, and this, and this.
Ding.
But he seemed proud of me anyway for just being able to get this far. I was making some good progress on the
that's
level.
impressive.
I was about to get to the final checkpoint, but,
Right?
No,
Jump!
I knew it! Things happen. Even though it was a really hard level, it was still surprisingly a lot of fun. And not nearly as bad as 4-1. I keep bringing it up, but it really got to me. But like that,
you didn't show
maybe
me any
a bit
footage
less
for
than 3
4-1.
hours
How does
later,
4-1
I got
even
to
look
the final
like?
room. It's boss fight time.
Boss
For a final boss in a
fight
kaizo
time.
hack, the fight was actually pretty chill. Not easy, but you chill. These on and off switches control the room going up and down, and you gotta get the floor low enough to grab these little blue blocks to throw at the giant King Boo, or whatever he's called in this game. But don't let it get too low, because then you can die to the lava right beneath there. So you're trying to keep all these things in mind, but to add to the pile, these little flying boogers meander around the stage while you gotta dodge them. And yes, they're RNG based, they're random. You can't just memorize their booger pattern and be on your merry way.
Whoa.
Okay, the smart way to go about this boss is to stay in the middle and calculate safe times to go to the sides and hit the switches. But I was being stubborn and trying to brute force my own way to do it.
What a little booger.
Let's see how you doing.
Those guys are
No!
clumsy. He
Oh.
punishes you for standing on the edges, you know?
I'm gonna stand on this edge.
You're like, I don't give a shit, I'm doing it
Nice.
anyways. In the lava and then crushed.
And then, oh, this
Oh.
edge.
Oh.
This is life.
Oh.
Oh! Okay, I'm
Wonderful.
gonna stand on this other side.
Oh, that,
No!
that's
Yeah,
pain.
it's,
This is painful to see.
Is, actually. Except for the guys that come out
Oof.
of the wall and kill you. But it's
Yeah,
pretty,
okay.
like...
Yeah, this game's
I'm gonna
very,
die
very
myself.
difficult.
I didn't know how many times you have to hit Boo. Mario rules always
Three
default to
hit
3,
rule?
but it's Kaizo, so it could also very much be 1,000.
They know.
Or 5. 1, 2,
No!
Oh!
3.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Okay,
Wait, were you
so
literally
now I
about
know
to
you have
kill
hit him,
kill
like,
the
I
King
assume
Boo?
5 times. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil how many times you have to hit him.
Yeah, so I hit him 3 times and didn't win, so I was like, alright, must be 1,000. But then a few attempts later, this happened.
What? Hit 1.
Huh.
Hit 2. Hit 3.
Oh my god!
Oh, snap.
You did.
So
You
I
did it.
did get him 3 times.
Yes.
And
You
then
did,
I
and then
just
you
died
died.
too quickly.
Isn't that
You
awesome?
beat Mario
It was
Kaizo.
3. I just died too soon after that 3rd shot.
Yeah, I
and
knew
it.
it.
Didn't count, which I'm going to choose to ignore. I did it. I learned Kaizo, and I beat Kaizo. And it only took 17 hours, not
Oh.
including training. Are there
Okay.
much
Oh,
more
God.
difficult hacks out there? Oh, yes.
Emerald Kaizo.
Absolutely. Some of them look so disgusting, I don't even want to be in the vicinity of their aura. But I was able to challenge myself and beat one that was really well suited for my skill set going in. And looking back at some of the things I was able to end up pulling off makes me feel very cool.
Let's see if
Look at this
Jaiden can
stuff.
beat Emerald
I did
Kaizo.
that.
Nuzlocke.
It's cool, come on. I want my hard-earned credit and applause, please. I think my favorite thing about Kaizo is how easy it is to visualize the progression of your skill within every single level. Like, World 3 Stage 3 starts off with a really difficult maneuver that I got hung up on for a while, and then suddenly I'm nailing it almost every single time. You can really feel and see yourself grow within Kaizo, and I don't think you can say that about a lot of things. Does that mean I recommend you try it?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
If you get impatient and frustrated easily and are also bad at
Exactly.
video games, don't even think about it. But hey, if you think it looks interesting and you can stay calm under
Yeah,
extreme circumstances,
I am not
and
calm
you
with
have
those
around
games.
17 hours to kill, I can't recommend it enough. I liked it. Thanks to Ryu for helping me out and being extremely nice and training me and giving me a great ROM and literally just sitting there watching me struggle for many hours. Go check out his channel. He's very entertaining. I've been
Okay.
watching him for years now. And yeah, that's it.
Wait,
I'm
how
off
many
his
years?
channel. He's very
Well, let me
entertaining.
see.
I've been watching
2009.
him
Oh,
for years now.
2 years.
And yeah, that's it. I'm officially very good at video games, and I have supplied documented proof.
Yep.
Again, if you haven't gotten your tickets, Scribble Showdown is back on tour. James, Dom, Ross, Aaron, and I are doing a drawing
Hey,
slash
look.
improv slash comedy show, and it's sorry, Ari, it's happening in November and December at these cities. I'm not gonna say them all because it's a lot, and you should
The
hurry
all
up and
ones
get your
out,
tickets
yeah, you're
because
right
I
there.
told you so. It's genuinely a lot of fun, and we've all been super excited to get back on the road, and I hope to see you there. Mario Kaizo was also a lot of fun, and if I wasn't developing carpal tunnel, I would play nonstop. Thanks for watching. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Let's see if Jaiden can beat Emerald Kaizo. Nuzlocke. Yeah, I said it. Let's see if Jaiden can beat Emerald Kaizo's Nuzlocke. If she can beat Mario Kaizo, then it'd be very interesting to see her win and play Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe to Jaiden Animation. Subscribe to me. So follow me on Twitter. That's all I have. So have a good day. And bye bye. And if you're wondering if one day I would play Mario Kaizo, like someone was to ask me if I would play the entire Mario Kaizo, no, I do not have patience for extremely hard levels. She got so goddamn enraged with extremely hard levels. Okay, bye.